Heyo and welcome back to the Planet Plipcam channel for yet another live stream. I've really been enjoying these recently, so we're back in Zomplip Studios for another live stream, and as you can see just to my left hand side, I've been very in this park. Thank you to everyone joining in the live stream replay, shout out to you. Please do leave the video a like if you do go on to enjoy it. Subscribe to the Planet Plipcam channel for more videos just like this. But I do hope that you enjoy this stream. Sorry, I'll just sort myself out on my devices to check that everything's working. But yes, you can see a massive screen hiding everything that I've been building in recent weeks. It's taken me quite a long time, and I'm really happy with how the things have gone behind that screen. So you're not going to see it today. I'm going to give a big update video, one of my Zomplip, episode 4 I think it'll be on to now. And that's going to be showing you everything behind there. So I hope that you're going to enjoy that video, and today, instead of talking about what we're going to do in the future, let's build a Kiddie drop tower live on stream. So I do hope that you enjoy these kind of stream videos where I kind of have no idea what I'm going to do, but I know exactly kind of what kind of thing I'm going to do, but I don't know how. So I do hope that you're going to enjoy this video. So I'll just get myself ready and we'll start building. Thank you so much, 6 watching already, really appreciated. So you can see here I've left myself a little note to do a frog hopper ride. So without showing you too much of what Brad's been doing recently, you can see that this is a kind of transfer track for the monorail that's heading all the way around the park, and you may have seen a monorail car just stopping there, which kind of gives you the idea that there's a station behind this wall, but that's not just what's behind there. Theme Thrills, hello, I'll have to watch this tomorrow, no problem. Thank you for joining and saying hello, I always appreciate that. So yeah, I thought I'd just do another video. Hello to Unknown Games, been in this chat for quite a while, thank you very much for joining. So yeah, I do have a cold. I think most of Britain has a cold, and it's on BBC News, been reading that it's like the worst ever, or something. So yeah, I've got that cold, I've had a strepsil. I'm past the worst of it now, so we're going to be building a frog hopper kind of drop ride, which is for kids, and it's going to back onto this here, because I think whilst Brad has done a great job with the station, of course, every station that's this big is going to have a big wall like this, so we're going to try and theme this in today. Not sure how long we're going to be going for today, but try and get something done which has some good good progress. Thanks to more people in the chat, Justin Alman, Hey Plip, and Requiem Eyes. Hey Plip, it's your friendly Xbox creator. I know Xbox creators are kind of hard to find at the moment, it seems. Everyone's on PlayStation. So yeah, we're going to be building a frog hopper drop tower, and I do actually need your help to think what we can theme this in. Of course it's Hunger Games, and I was thinking maybe an arrow, like an arrow that drops down. That's kind of the theme of the car thing. But yeah, I was thinking that. So the first thing that we're going to need are the seats. Of course, I've gone onto the workshop and had a look at what people have been doing. But bear with me while I try and find these pieces that I know I need. They're like brackets, I think. So let's search brackets. I hope the audio is all okay for you. I'm still annoyed that I can't get my overlays that I've actually designed. If you go over to Twitch and search Planet Plipcam, you'll actually see there's some pretty cool overlays that I've been building and making, but not to be on YouTube. They don't want. Well, it's my internet connection that's not letting me do it very well. So the wooden brackets, Diamond Diet. Thank you very much for joining. Hola. I did pass my exam in Spanish, but I can't give you too much really. Another Xbox creator, Unknown Games. I know we've got a couple of them, but it does seem they're quite scarce. So colour scheme, what should we go for? I can already feel my throat feeling a bit funny. I might have to mute myself some points in this stream just to cough a couple of times. Let me know if you're suffering from a cough or cold that's awful at the moment. Oh, what colour scheme? So if it's going to be an arrow, I'd suspect maybe the top and the head to be yellow and red. So I think we'll start off by going for a kind of cream colour. Almond. The trusty almond, I always use it. House of Holy is too massive. It took a couple of days off from building. Be back at it tonight. Requiem. Cool. I love your creations. They're so like, use your initiative with the piece as well, especially in like dark kind of sections, which is cool. So quite quickly you should be able to see what I'm actually building here, which is quite cool, because if you see here, we're going to make these. Now the problem is we're going to have to think about what's going to go on the actual how deep this seat needs to be. You can kind of see there, and of course you have the thing that keeps you in. Krillox, hello, I'm Krillox, pro gamer, Planet Coaster Console Edition. My park is Mayor Times and Pirate Row and Forwards. I'm French. Thank you very much for joining. I've been checking out your videos quite a lot recently. They're really good. So we're going to be building a frog hopper kind of ride. So that's what we're doing. The problem is I'm going to have to get a studio's little guy. Before I do that, I don't want to leave this bit because I'm scared I'm going to lose it. So I know exactly which pieces I'm going to use. No, we should be good. Cool. Let's go to the trusty studios animatronics. Let's find them over it. I like your jobs on Planet Coaster. Good game, man. Thank you, Krillox. Really appreciate it. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Krillox, is that right? Or Krillos? I don't know. So you can see here. So imagine you have to jump up a little bit. That looks perfect, to be honest. I think maybe one more row. Okay. So we'll just move him out of the way, because we don't want to select him, which is always annoying. Planet Coaster, it never wants to select the right things. But thank you everyone for joining. I recognise all your names so far, so thanks very much. Really appreciated the key fan base, I guess, for the Planet Plipcam channel. And I must say that recently we've just hit 500 subscribers, which is amazing to turn what is a little hobby that sometimes I don't have much time for. With studying and everything, it's always difficult, but yeah, it's amazing. So thank you very much for your support, and if you sat in the chat and you're not subscribed, I really appreciate you pressing that subscribe button today. It is free, completely free, so yeah, I really appreciate that. So we'll put this bit in. This is like where your crotch goes. Hi, at last I caught your live stream, 80s to Trance. Thank you for joining. Wow, there's so many people in here at the moment. It's quite amazing to have all people with their busy lives tune in to me. It's quite... Thank you. So let's move this guy back in. If you can see, this is kind of... I don't want to show you what's behind there. Stupid camera. There we go. So you imagine that. Yeah, that'll be good. Look at that. You can see the shape of it already. So we're going to have a couple of these. I'm not too sure how many yet. We might go... Let's have a look. Yeah. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 6 across, I think. That's about standard, isn't it? 6. I want a little kiddie ride like this as well. Imagine, this is an adult that we've modelled this to. So surely it's going to be even smaller, so we're good for scale. And piece count's good so far. Connect your mouse and keyboard on console. Yeah, I have tried it loads. And to be honest, I just love how casual you can play the game when you're on a controller. And to be honest, I could play this game with my eyes closed. Well, without having to see what I'm actually building. But yeah, I'm pretty confident with the controller now that unless I was really going to be making the jump to PC, which I don't think I'm going to be doing because I've got all the DLCs on here and involved in the brilliant community we have over here. Yes, I comment on your videos. Thank you, Krillot. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, but Requiem Eyes house is going to be another dark ride, but a lot bigger than my last that you featured. It's a lot more technical and deeply themed. Well, that's exactly what I enjoy. Deeply themed things that are really pushing the boundaries of, you know, kind of illusions almost. So yeah, really impressive. So we need a backboard for this, and it's going to be quite wide, as you can see. But we'll grab a basic shape. If you're just joining, we're going to be building a frog hopper kind of ride. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. But thank you very much for joining. Let's see how wide we're going to go. We don't want it too tall, as you want to be able to see the actual mechanism behind. But thank you, shout out to everyone as well who's watching this as a replay. Really appreciated. And leave a comment down below. I know you can't engage in the chat if you're watching as a replay, but any comments, queries or suggestions, just leave them down in the comments section below. I really do enjoy getting back to all of you. So that looks about right. I think adults could fit on that, and you know, wouldn't be banging their head or anything. We might actually make it a bit more custom by going one shape smaller, which might be a bit better. Flip this round. There we go. Yeah, so Krillox, as I was saying, it's kind of, I really enjoy using the controller, to be honest. And I guess for things like this, you can hear me clicking away, I guess. But I think it's okay. So, because they're art shapes, we won't bother about clipping, because they don't seem to clip at all, really. Art shapes, you just get these weird shadows. So, let's move our little guy back. There's lots of these. That's a teaser for what's behind that big fence there, which I can't wait to show you. I need to make the next video. Yeah, lots of stuff going on behind there. And lots of these people as well. Lots of animatronics. Still a bit too high, I think. Twisted Track, thank you very much for joining. I'm Roblox Studio, or in Roblox Studio possibly. I'm building a GCI coaster. That's really exciting. I've never got into Roblox myself, but I know for theme parks, the kind of people explore certainly into there. Let me know if the audio's. I nearly gave it all away when I was sorting my audio out. Yeah, I'm pushing Planko Extreme for a horror ride with graphic on-ride content. Am I right in saying you were gonna? I know maybe it wasn't you on Facebook. They were going to say they put an age restriction on one of their parks or rides or whatever, which would be quite funny. But I guess it's sensible. So let's put this kind of a washed out. I want to. Oh, it's not going to let me. But you see over there the colours of the coaster. Bring those kind of over into this. And to be honest, the colour scheme might completely change by the end of the night. But we'll see what happens. You see the other side? Well, you saw it for a millisecond. You saw part of a building, which I'm not even going to tell you what it is. But yeah, check out Zomplip episode 4 when it comes out. I really appreciate you checking that out and leaving a comment as well. I really appreciate, you know, that's why I created a YouTube channel, to show my builds and everything. I don't do it for like money or anything. You're not going to earn any money on YouTube. It's just purely for the enjoyment and, you know, sharing creations and stuff. So it's maybe not the most appealing colour scheme. It's a bit, you know, like cat sick at the moment. Good evening, Tommy. How are you doing? Yeah, we're building a frog hopper kind of ride today. You can see I'm building the seats just here, and it's telling you here. So I guess I don't even need to tell people. But I'll just show you this. If you didn't join last live stream, this is what we built last time. Whack-a-mole. This is the the recap videos on the channel already, which you can go check out, of course, as a replay. But we built this whack-a-mole with the really quirky noses that move. This was inspired by a creator on the Steam Workshop. But yeah, make sure to subscribe to the Planet Plipcam channel so you don't miss any of these videos. And also, if you turn the bell notification, ring that bell thing, you won't miss me going live. It should give you a little ping when I'm going live. So now we need to make the kind of restraint thing. So I know in real life, I went recently on the Gangster Granny one, which was really good fun. I think it was Raj's bottom burp. I know Tommy CM is contemplating going to, or maybe has already booked, going to Alton Towers. I need to see a picture of him on the bottom burp. It's good fun. Get some airtime, and for me, he's not, not a huge thrill seeker. It's good. So you can see here, we don't. To be honest, I'm not too sure about that shape because it's probably a bit harsh, isn't it? But we'll round it like that, shall we? And these, like when I was on the Raj's bouncy bottom burp with my brother, that was so tight. Like even for me. I'm not a, well, I'm kind of as tall as most adults, but I'm not the biggest, tallest person. So even that, it was really tight, but you can't complain, it's a kid's ride. Right, let's plug these in. This is going to be a high piece count through here, but it will be cool. I'm doing a lot of custom pieces on my current project. House will be ready before Halloween. Sorry, I've got a cold. You probably hear me kind of trying to hide that. Anyone else got this horrible cold? Anyone in the UK? It's certainly going around at the moment, hitting the headlines as the worst cold, as well as the fuel shortage that we have in the UK. Saw someone on the news with this fuel shortage filling up a bin bag. And then putting it in the car. Not a great idea. Tommy CM, I am indeed. Maybe next weekend now. Haha. I've not been to David Williams Land since it opened. So I guess that means you haven't been to the land at all. So yeah, beware if you go on that Gangster Granny ride. I was so scared for a kids ride, and I think the kids in the back of our car. They were much younger and pretty terrified by the end scene of the ride. It was really scary. But yeah, watch out for it. This is the last scene that you get before you get off. Pretty terrifying. And there's probably people watching who've been on it and said, "Don't be stupid." It wasn't scary at all. So you can see we're building this restraint now, which just goes over your lap. Bottom burp was tight, as I say. You can see there. Just latches onto your legs. And what we're going to do for this one, because this ride won't work, of course, because if you look, if I find the drop tower, let's find it. Yeah. Well, this is the hyper jump one, but like imagine that, and you can lower the. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, the camera. It's like it wants me to show you what I've been building. You can adjust the height on these, I'm sure. Somewhere you can. Anyway. You can change the height on some of them, I'm sure about it. But yeah, it'd be way too tall. And this will only go a little bit higher, so maybe there, the cursor. And the bottom bird wasn't actually that themed either. So yeah, get on that ride, Tommy. So we need to add the metal bit that's going to pull it. So we got to model it as it's in the down position, and then we'll lift it up. Please let me know if that music is annoying you in the background. The music that I've got on the speakers, I can change it or turn it off. It's always nice to have music though. But please do let me know, because it is playing on loop. So we'll flip this one round all the way. We'll colour it black, I think, because we want this to be perfectly aligned. And the thing is, we're probably going to have a bit more than one. I gave my ride a story involving a cannibalistic cult occupying an abandoned and possessed mansion. Wow. That's a proper storyline, that, isn't it? Exciting. Can't wait to check it out. See, I haven't been doing many spotlights recently. I've just been so busy. But yes, certainly want to get back into them very soon. And I know I've got to check out Carolina Thrills, which I'm really excited for, which is created by Unknown Games, who's in the chat. So that'll be exciting. Just here, we'll clip that onto there, and you can imagine now how this is going to work. It will flip up. I'm sure everyone knows this ride. And also, the other thing that we might do in this video, well, hopefully, that's what I plan to do, is to do the queue line. And honestly, I need so much help from you to theme this. At the moment, I'm building a generic ride, which I guess is fine. I might go the Nerd Chacho route, and well, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's actually really good. But to go generic, right, I want this to be exactly in the right place, so I'm gonna put this guy's head. Where's my cursor gone? There. This guy's head is gonna go in the bit it needs to be on. There you go. Just as a little marker. We'll flip this round. No one else in chat. Make sure to leave, you know, get involved in the chat if you're lurking. Of course, that's fine. If you don't want to get involved in the chat, and if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much for tuning in. So there we go. You can see this is so annoying to actually get sitting in when you go on it, because you got to duck under. I bang my head, and then put your head there, and you could imagine the amount of kids that probably lick or kiss this soft thing. Ugh. But yeah, pretty minging. So, Moomin, thank you so much for joining. Legend in the game. Wow, it's an honour to have you join in my live stream. I can't believe that people who are busy in their lives want to join. So thank you. Coaster Creations, thank you very much for joining. I love your coaster, it's so smooth. Definitely check out Coaster Creations channel, and of course we've got loads of channels in the chat. Pretty much everyone in the chat has a channel which create really top quality content. So yeah, we're building a kind of frog hopper ride, as you can probably tell in the title. I keep telling everyone what we're building, and it's kind of telling you when you don't need to be told. But anyway, we're now going to make the mechanism, and please let me know if you think I could do any better with the theming, because I'm in the dark as what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing as I've been saying, a Nerd Chacho at the moment, and doing a really cool generic kind of thing. I will stick this to the surface. But yeah, it's awesome that PC builders tune in as well. Thanks, Moomin. Because I like to prove to people I've seen on, comments around, like, say, the trailer for the Planet Coaster console and everything. Oh, I never get the detail and stuff. Which in some cases is true, but I think we can really show on the console that you know, we can get some really top quality builds, and hopefully I can show. Hopefully you think that's good quality, otherwise maybe you won't be watching. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. That's too thin, isn't it? Let's make it thinner. I'm just going off Raj's bouncy bottom burp. Let me know anyone in the chat who's gone on it, been on it. Really fun ride, and it's a kids ride. We'll colour these all in a minute. Anyone got any suggestions for a colour scheme? Again, you can see my coaster over here. Well, not my coaster, this is Brad, who I'm doing the collaboration with. He built this amazing arrow looping coaster, kind of standard kind of layout. I just love the speed of it all the way through, and we've got the dark section. That's an episode on my channel if you want to check that out. We've got the capital kind of sign here. You'll probably be intersected by the screen now, which you will. But we got Caesar Flickerman and his bar and grill just here, and that's branded all the way through the park. And lots of little details. So yeah. So we're kind of trying to wrap up this area. 50%. Oh, Nerd Chatter, so overrated, I know. All he does is build generic things. No creativity there at all, is there? I'm only joking. Amazing. And some of the stuff in his current series, like Planet Zoo, I can't wait to have Planet Zoo on console. Let me know in the chat down below if you got any inside info or anything. I doubt anyone does. Most likely it's Moomin, but even they wouldn't tell Moomin a thing either. They're so secretive. But yeah, even their biggest advertisers of the game, it's all a secret. Nothing to announce. Coaster Creations, is this going to be just the one tower, as these often come with two? Well, once we build it, I can certainly make that decision. And to be honest, if I like it, and the piece count isn't too mad, Moomin's probably sat there thinking, why? Well, of course he knows about the piece count, but anyone on PC watching, we have this thing called the Eugene counter. Until you've experienced it, you're in the dark to what it's like. It's probably the most annoying thing in the game. But, as people have been pointing out, it does give you a lot more time. You don't spend time worrying about like being, well, you want to be perfect with every piece you place, I guess. So that's a good thing. But it certainly makes you not spend as much time as you need to spend on the video game, I guess. Less time building, more time making videos in my case. Let's get the cable. I remember when I first got the game I was searching for wire. But we'll find this cable. Thanks to anyone who's just joined. Please make sure you subscribe to the Planet Plipcam channel for more Planet Coaster console videos, or hopefully Planet Zoo. I would really appreciate that, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos just like this stream, so you know when we're live. Or me, and I'm not too busy. So let's get these cables in. These are pretty standard cables, aren't they? And we'll build the base, and then I think we'll do... See, everything in this game is kind of my two main inspirations. And I'm not just saying this because Moomin's here. But yeah, Moomin and Nerd Chacho. Moomin will know. How do you say Nerd Chacho? Is it Nerd... Of course he says it in his videos, but I can't remember. Is it Nerd Chacho or Chaco? I'm sure he said it differently in videos, like certainly in the Real At My Ride series. When it was kind of new, and when he had the... Because I remember the eras of Nerd Chacho where you've got the... I think the computer mic would be my guess, as the mic was kind of... not the best quality, but I think that was the era that made Nerd Chacho, maybe. So we've got to find a small wire, which we're not going to do, so we'll get icing. I think I'm alright at finding pieces that you're not meant to use for different things. It's, certainly when you go on the PC, you see loads of that. And of course we don't have TMTK, so if this was on the not on the console one, on the PC, then I'd definitely be using the seats, you know, the coaster car seats. Yeah. Just move this in. I can feel my cold and cough getting worse as I go along. Moomin, I'm pretty sure you're in the UK. Are you holding up with your with yourself? You don't have a cold? Because I know I've been suffering. It's going back to school and everything. It's, you know, everyone suffers with not seeing everyone in ages and everything. So we'll put those wires. I think these wires will have to go at the back as well, which is going to be annoying to select because the multi-select holding thingamajig doesn't like us on console, but it does today. I think on PC as well, it doesn't like you either. But yeah, that looks a bit more realistic. Of course, you're not going to see it at the back. Oh, nearly gave it all away as well. It's starting to look like a drop tower. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. So thanks. Like Nacho. Chacho. Chacho. Perfect. The way you said it first. Have just started a new part based around my favourite film, The Crow. I've built the coaster and got all green ratings for it, and that's as far as I've got. I've never heard of a film called Crow. So I'm going to search it right now. The Crow. Looks like it's got the actor from The Joker. It looks like a Joker. 1994. It's in 18. It's an action fantasy film. It's got 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, so not too shabby. Well, looking forward to checking it out. So anyone, please help me. What am I doing with this? I'm going to think, you know, on an arrow. So on an arrow, you have the tail bit, the things, and then the arrow at the top. So I think we'll have the arrow pointing upwards, and the supports will act as the feathery bits at the bottom. So like Hunger Games theming. Don't get ill, but thanks for checking. Oh, good. I think I'm asking everyone in the UK if they're okay, because it's honestly so bad. I thought I had a cold. It turned out to be COVID. Ow. Well, if that was recently, I hope you're okay, all okay. I haven't had COVID. I've had jab 1, which is good. My young-ish age. Right. To see these supports, it's going to be annoying now because the thing's in the way, so kind of messed it up. But we're going to need some. We can't just put it on the grass, so we'll get the blocks things. It's like in a recent video when I was checking out M&J and Webb's Gaming's Park. It was just things and things. I hadn't done a spotlight in a while. So we'll grab one of these. I must say that this is inspired by someone on the workshop. Well, the seat design, how they use those wooden brackets. I never want to take credit for what is not completely mine. But I think if you build something, like, you know, it's not stealing. Stealing, is it, I guess? It's certainly different on console, the kind of dynamic of how you credit people, because you're on a controller. If you're typing, it's difficult to get angry at someone. It's not like the Steam Workshop where you can leave comments or. But yeah, I'm lucky enough. I think on Planet X Discord, very kindly given a key for Planet Coaster, the base version, which is really kind. Is this in the Hunger Games area? Yes, it sure is. And I really, really want to remove these screens and show you exactly what is behind here. But I'm not going to, because that's a video in itself, and then you won't watch that video, will you? So you're going to have to check that out. But you can see around here we've got this bit of theming to do, which is kind of this going to be like a kiosk. We've got the monorail that will enter up onto here, onto the car park that I built. We've got the big cafe over here. In here, all interior kind of design. And here's the mod team for our Discord, the little console Discord, which is really great. You can see there. I've got to be careful with my camera. You can't see it. But yeah, if you're wondering, the car park was inspired by Eura. Biggest inspirations: Chacho, Moomin, Eura, Mass Bandit. I think if I had to pick 4, not 3. So that's on some supports. I think it is next to it. Is this in the Hunger Games area? I think it's next to it. Yeah, well it is. This is in the Hunger Games area. So here, and you got probably the size of this here again, and that shows you why we're at 50%. So yeah, a whole other bit of the area. So we've got the coaster area, and then we've got a bit more viewing area and relaxing area, and I'm not going to say any more, but maybe boozy area, but I don't want to give it all away. Oh cool, what part of the Hunger Games will it be themed to? So that bit over there, see, if I tell you which movie it is, you're going to know. Okay, it's the second movie. Yeah, I think it's the one where they have all the legends. And then I must say that the other bit I've done is kind of steampunk kind of vibe. So I did look at Blackmire by Wix. By the way, anyone know where Wix's videos are? Like, I've been on his Discord looking. I've been checking like where his builds are. All disappeared. And he's got his vlogs, of course, which I watched his Fantasia Land one today, which is really good. Right, enough waffling, let's start building more. You can see how slow I am, and usually I'd still be this slow when I'm not streaming, because I'd be checking my phone for inspiration and watching YouTube videos at the same time. I never not have YouTube playing in the background. This is gonna look a mess, look. Apologies for the dogs. Think someone's at the door, which they're not. Any knocks and they go mad. But you can see this area. Oh, it's not looking nice enough. At the back here, it's kind of. I'm gonna wing it, I think, at the back, because you're not gonna see it, are you? I'll just mute myself. Sorry, I've got to cough with my cold. I'm back. Oh, let's come back. Sorry. That's the kind of content you want. That's what you're here for. So we've got that bit there. Oh, that's sticking out as well. But thank you everyone for staying in the chat. We've got 10 viewers at the moment. Thanks so much. It's really appreciated for you to, on your Sunday night or afternoon if you're M&J Games or whoever or wherever. I have a noobish question, and please forgive me. I'm on Xbox, hoping someone can help me out to resolve an issue I'm having. I'd love to help. I think I've got a pretty good idea of the ins and outs of this game on here, so please let me know. I'd love to try and help. We're now going to try and do a bit of a head to this, just to make it a bit more generic, and it's not a rectangle. So then you could put a logo maybe on here, if you get what I mean. It is the HUD. It is the HUD. What is the HUD? I know it's broken. Look, I'll get my computer. See, this would be amazing if it works now. Control Shift G. Oh, when it's plugged in. Give me a second. Right, okay. I'll show you. Control, Shift, G. Has the HUD gone? No, it's broken. And I've submitted loads of error reports. If you'd like it fixed, then please do go onto the forums and the issue trackers. It's all on there. And let's hope Frontier see it, which they're a bit slower at the moment, being honest. Which is annoying. I've had some upvotes. But at the moment, I'm stuck having to zoom in, which I'm sure anyone who creates videos and relies on removing the HUD can agree and understand why it angers me. Not angers me so much, but you can see why it would annoy me. So let's make some lights onto the side of here, I think. Because how long have we been streaming? Let's have a look. So this is one I've no idea how to use any streaming kind of thing. 41 minutes, cool. Well, times it. 8:45, brilliant. So these constant lights, we're not gonna have them. Or should we have them flashing? Let's make them really tacky. And you can even make some black so they kind of turn off. Like, it looks like there's some burnt out bits. But we're gonna go for a classy kind of look, I think. We want to keep this colour, so we'll leave it there. That looks good enough. So we'll put those there. Tommy P, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're well. Yeah, today I'm building frog hopper kind of thing. I'm really enjoying streaming. I can understand why you do. Well, why you set up your Twitch. These lights do annoy me, how they should just be a wire in the middle instead of how they are. Let's have a look at them at dark time. How do they look? PM. Ah, they look beautiful. Ah, and they're going to reflect. See, the other thing that I was planning on doing, and it's going to be a long stream if I want to do it as well, was to actually also do a backdrop. Turn the angle snap on. But you're going to have to help me with that, and that's probably going to be something that I do in the future. Because tonight I don't think I'm going to have time. Got to get ready for the day ahead tomorrow. Let's catch up with the chat. It's so frustrating the hug won't go away. I know it won't leave us alone. Oh, I don't want to show you. See, Tommy P, he's seeing what I'm doing behind there. Let's turn those on, get these the right colour. If you're watching on the replay, I do thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe to the Planet Plipcam channel for more videos just like this. And maybe if you're watching on the replay, you can watch them live next time, which would be really great. Joining with the little community we've got going on over here. I've actually just hit 500 subscribers, which is amazing. And the reason I'm excited about it is now I've got access to the community tab, which you'll see the likes of Nerd Chacho use brilliantly for all his kind of stuff. So now I've got access to that, so I can update you like if there's not going to be a video, or get your opinions on things that I'm building and interact as I'm building. Requiem, multiple transport stations for trains, monorail, etc. So that's what you're struggling with. So let me think what that problem could be. See, if I was going to show you, I could show you my monorail through there, but I'm not gonna. Multiple stations, yeah. So I guess it's just you want to know how to do it. So say this one. I'm going to do it over here so you can't see. Hopefully. So here, look. Oh, we're off the map. Retry. edit track, and then you can see you got like a little petrol station, I think it looks like. Yeah, like there. So use RB, right bumper station. Switch over where you want your cue. Oh, you're gonna see what it is. That's it. That's cool. I thought Community Tab was 1,000 subs. No, it's not anymore. They actually updated it literally just before I hit 500, which is great because, you know, hit it at the perfect time. Now I get to get the benefit of that. So, and especially for smaller creators, which I know pretty much, apart from Moomin, if Moomin's still around in here in the chat, we're all kind of smaller creators, aren't we? So, yeah, it's something to work towards, and we all know that money's not really going to be a thing. Yeah, and we don't do it for money anyway. So it's the enjoyment of, you know, sharing stuff. But it's something to work towards, and a little feature to reward you as a milestone. As 1,000 subscribers when I started seemed a long way away, which it is. Still. So we'll just build the top here. I'm kind of just faffing with the look of it now to make it a bit more realistic. Because obviously we need something to stop it at the top, like a bumper of some kind. But if you've got any ideas of how I can theme it other than my initial plans, which I've just explained, I'm here, I'm everywhere, always. Moomin, what a legend. Requiem, I hope that helped. Just the station there. I really like the way the tower looks. Thank you. Moomin, how much do you... Sorry if I've completely shown my lack of knowledge, and it probably shows me as a bad supporter of the channel, but I'm sure, like, have you given streaming a go much, Moomin? Because I think it'd be quite a cool thing. You're very good at articulating. I think it'd be quite a cool thing to do. And I was watching Poet today on her stream. She was building a just ribbon, I think, and I was trying out her Twitch points system, and suddenly I heard Moomin, and I thought I had a Moomin stream on. I didn't realise you've done a few of the voiceovers for the thing, so that was a nice surprise. You always like to hear Moomin. Right, that's a good enough bumper thing. I'm going to move these in because they look really sticky outy. It's horrible. So if we just move them in like that. Oh, look okay. Okay. And then I think for supports, anything else? Not yet. I work better with the script, but possibly next year. Well, yeah, I think I used to do all my video scripting, and it took so long, but now I kind of go freestyle, and streaming definitely helps you improvise, I guess. But I know you're amazing with your words and like to get it, you know, perfect. Because, you know, when you release videos like you do, which blow up, you don't want to look back on it and say, what on earth was I saying? A wrong order of words and everything. But yeah, I'd love to see you stream. Tommy, you could maybe sink some wheels into the frame. Yes, I could. Thank you. I'm guessing you mean the support ones, like... Quickly scoot... Ooh. I'm guessing you mean these support kind of... like that one. I'm sure there's a small roller wheel. Like that, isn't there? Like, because I think the other ones will be too big. But yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Thank you. I mean, there's the barrow. Like my Viking shields I used to do. Requiem. I'll give that a try in my testing room. And hopefully it works later this evening. Brilliant. Tommy, I'm guessing you're thinking like that. E? Like if I did it like that and then tried to hide the other bit? Is that how it works? See, I need Tommy to give me a voice message, but I'm streaming. He's always amazing at helping with good ideas. Moomin. I have. You'll find my voice on loads of different Planko Twitch streams. Yeah, well, it's always funny to you know, hear you randomly. Scary almost. Right, I'm gonna find a clip art image of an arrow and kind of replicate it onto here, and then we can maybe have a bow. But it's actually taking me longer than I thought. Right, so I found one. So we've got the kind of wood colour. Then we're going to have basic shapes. Unless I can think of a way to use the metal. Which isn't going to work. Because we only have those hooks from the pirate thing, I think. We've got iron girders, which I use loads of in the secret bit. But I think we'll go basic shapes. Even though the texture's disgusting. Like, I don't know. Like these, geekism used to say all the time. Weetabix. That I put in my whack-a-mole thing. Absolute Weetabix. Yeah, it's exactly that. If it's scripted, I can't regret anything I say. Haha, yeah. It's always difficult. And especially for me, like, I'm not the most I don't want to give my age away, but I'm not the most grown up. Yet. In terms of age. So, of course, I have to deal with voice breaks and everything still. So, but never mind. It's what you're coming for. It's kind of funny as well. People can notice them, point them out for me, which is always kind. Embarrassing mind. Probably had one today and everyone's been laughing to themselves. And not told me. Right, which size for the arrow? Should flip that tight around. I think that hydraulics isn't. Well, yeah, I just went for wires, Tommy, just because wires, and they look small and they fit in the tram line kind of thing. But I could certainly imagine it being hydraulic. I think that it must be the one, the Raj's bottom burp. It must have been a hydraulic. Because I didn't see any cables. That's going to look really, without swearing, bad. Isn't it? Especially when we got the thing at the bottom. I'm thinking we just go generic, honestly. I'm almost 29 and my voice still breaks sometimes. Yeah, but you got the voice like when I'm doing I know you don't do too many showcases, but you know when you're doing a showcase and your voice and then while I'm trying to talk, I'm writing down the time so I can cut it out, and then you might realise if ever there's a minute's if ever there's a bit of silence in one of my videos, you know what's happened. And I've tried to watch the whole video to check, and sometimes I don't even watch the whole video back to actually check that I edited it correctly, otherwise I wouldn't have any time. I'm probably the oldest gamer, me. Well, Planet Coaster. Everyone loves to be creative. I nearly showed you it again. Pardon me. Sorry if that picked that up. Whoops. Also, I've been, like, if you search Planet Plipcam on Twitch, you might realise that I actually do have overlays and stuff, which I'd love to have on here. but the Wi-Fi is not strong enough to go from Twitch to OBS to YouTube through my computer, through my laptop. I've got a stronger PC thing, but I just don't think I want to go through the faff of walking through a room to end the stream. So I wish I could, and it scrolls through and it says subscribe and everything, but not to be unless you want to watch it like it's through a potato camera. Right. Requiem, lol, I'm 46, guys. Well, everyone enjoys this game. Everyone. So amazing. And the legacy that it leaves as well. Like, the people will be playing this for ages. As long as I have this Xbox, and it keeps working, I'm not going to buy it on, like, again, if it breaks, but look at it. This game. The way it works. Like, to have this on a console, everything, like, you'd never think everything's moving. All the pieces. For a console, so like PC, it's understandable, yeah, you didn't imagine things to run it, but yeah. Right, I'm getting annoyed at myself now because this arrow's not turning out how I wanted it to look. It's just not going to look good, is it? Because if we have the flurry thing at the bottom, you're not going to be able to see it at all. Sigh. Yes, I still get the odd voice for it. Tommy does. Well, that makes me feel better. If Tommy gets it, then we're okay. It's not going to be a love heart. That'd be more... you could see that more. Please, anyone help. Hunger Games, think. What do I theme it to? Arrow? Because it's an arrow coaster and it all links in. And it shoots up and it faces the sky. All makes sense, it's just executing it. Moomin needs to buy an Xbox and do that sign for me. Or Mass Bandit. Mass Bandit's amazing at signs. I think it looks great. Well, if Moomin says it's great, it's gotta stay. We'll make this thicker, shall we? Moomin said it's great, everyone. Royalty. Oh, how does it go? We'll put that across here, and that should do just there. Oh no, we'll put it down a bit. Oh, it's not easy. And look how jank that'll look from... Look at how jank that looks. And you got the shaft bit of the arrow. Hayden, hello Plip, can't watch right now. I'll watch when you post it. Cool, thank you. I hope you're well. I'm kind of staring at triangles right now. Thinking how on earth I'm going to do this so you're not missing the most. But please don't leave. Anyone. Can't be that bad. Just relaxing, playing Planko. Sunday night. For madness tomorrow. If we start it here, we should be able to see the arrow bit. So, what, red? Or we'll go for this trusty colour that we had. So we'll just leave that there. If anyone didn't know, this is probably quite basic for a couple of people, but go to the colour if you want it. Go to the selector. You've got your colour back. Because I saw people on Facebook moaning that that's not a feature, like, you just lose your colour forever, but you don't. Which is nice. So hopefully this makes sense to the cam guest. And it kind of gives us supports as well, which is good. So bad. Don't like it. Especially because you can't see it. It would be alright if you could, oh, I can't even see this. If you could see it at the back, I think it'd be alright. But it's not. Look at it. Unless Right, chat, what do you think about moving the actual thing up? Like as if it's in the air and it's working? Or should I leave it on the floor like it's broken down? Because of course it's never going to move. I can try add another tassel. But then look, if I do this, does that not look like more like a rocket ship? You don't need me to tell you how great you are, you should know already. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Moomin. I try. Kind of copy everyone, mind. It's just the way I play. Watch something on YouTube, gotta build that. Wow, mass built this, gotta build that. Euro built this car park. Oh, I can't do an American car park, can't get that in my brain. I'll just do Euros. Ask him, of course. I asked Euro. Euro's cool. Right. We'll move these across. And I'm kind of disappointed because I was hoping to get like a backdrop and queue line done today, but I really don't think we're going to have time. Unless my voice with my cold can hang on. Which would be good. As long as you're watching and enjoying it, you know, if I imagine lots of you are actually playing Planet Coaster at the moment, and my voice is kind of just like in the background maybe. That's what I do personally. Videos in the back, S-Dan, get his amazing voice on. Check out oh, I nearly showed you it. S-Dan Wolf. If you don't know S-Dan Wolf, amazing. I've built a rocket ship, everyone. I've built a rocket ship. Let's get some flames on it. Oh, I've missed loads of chat. Moomin, I love that. I love all the colours on that coaster. Well, yeah, they're kind of bleached out, aren't they? So this was Brad's idea, who's Mr. Zomplip, who's a Twitch streamer who does the... See, we do console Discord. We have console competition, sorry, which Tommy, Paul, who's in the chat here, and Brad, they both stream. I join the Xbox party chat just to talk. So we've got our own little kind of Channel 5 going on, which is good fun. We have a good amount of entries, which is amazing. And at the moment, it's a water kind of themed contest with water rides. But yeah, he chose the colours for the coaster, and he had no idea what I was going to theme it to. And I thought, well, maybe they're not going to repaint the whole coaster since it's an arrow coaster, which would be an older kind of one too. So yeah, kind of gone for that. I really want to show you what's behind there. I'll just fly around the park a bit so you can see the rest, because I like showing off what I've been doing. And the interior of the cafe, you can see there. Just there. So that's the park as it is. But you can see PC players watching this, 50%. What? I know, but we've got a huge car park, and we've got this area which expands a lot way past that screen, and we've got all that percent. So I think we'll be fine. What do you think of the rocket ship, everyone? Which Xbox am I on? I'm on the Xbox Series S, which is absolutely amazing. For what, 200 quid cheaper than the X? Basically, I play Planet Coaster. My brother plays Fortnite, so all downloads games. Just makes sense, really. So yeah, recommend it. Really powerful as well. I'm guessing Brad didn't want the park back. No, Brad. I texted Brad, and Brad's really committed to his jobs and everything. Running 3 jobs at the moment, which is amazing. Tattoo, pub working, and doing the I've said tattooing, and the ghost hunting, which is awesome. Go follow this ghost hunt. I would try plug it if I could remember the name of it. in the dead of night. That's it, dead of night on Instagram. But yeah, too busy. I've been a theme park enthusiast all my life. I live in the middle of Six Flags, Universal, Disneyland, and Knott's Berry Farm. Wow, lucky, lucky. I love Disney. See, I want to work for Disney when I'm older. I want to do the theming. I don't care about the engineering for coasters. Coasters are too scary for my liking. But yeah, I want to do theming when I'm older. I've no idea how to do it, how to get into it. Theming, architecture kind of stuff. You know, the rock work, the fake rock work and stuff. Imagineering. So that's my plan. Failing that, working for Frontier wouldn't be bad. I guess. Don't know how the pay of it, but anyway. Wow, that sounds like a great spot to live. Yeah, it does. Base support design. Well, it seems like it, doesn't it? If you do two, you could have them at different heights and it looks like it is moving from a distance. True, true, true. We all copy each other. Yes, we do, Moomin. I would leave it on the floor because it might look weird stuck in the middle. Sorry, I'm so late with chat. I have no idea what you're thinking on the floor. Leave it on the floor. I actually agree with Coaster Creations. 2, right, okay. We'll build this and we'll duplicate it. I was on Planet Coaster earlier in my Space Camp Park. Now just watching you on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you so much. Unknown Games looks good. I want to work for Disney too in my future. Well, you can challenge me for the job. Yeah, I think it'd be an amazing job. Good luck. So that's kind of the idea of the ride. I think it's kind of done. So we'll duplicate it across. We'll select it in this. Oh, was that voice break? No one knows. I can't tell. Rewind. We'll put another one. Go away. Frog hopper sign. And delete you. Hopefully we have the nice. Oh yes, the relative axis. My favourite. They amended that in an update, I think, once. Everyone got angry on the PC. Never even knew about the game then. Right, look at that. Dual dropping. Remember, we've got to get a queue line in here too. Can't get a Series S as I'm on Xbox One X, and have been advised by game stores to just wait for the Xbox Series X, as there's not a lot of difference. Well, I think for the price point, I'm very happy with this one currently. When they're not in operation, they're normally about halfway up, so people can't climb on them, so maybe move it up. Wow, Tommy, you've made me really happy, because I actually really wanted to move it up as well, because I think it looked, the implied arrow didn't make any sense. It looked like a rocket. So hopefully this works now. So thanks, Tom. E. Right, please be all those pieces. Perfect. Right, so now we're gonna have to. Oh, you could have seen the no, I didn't say anything. Could have seen what's through there then. I gotta go here. I'll check the rest later. Thanks, Plip, for that info. Nice meeting you. Wonderful creators. God bless, and see you all soon with my current project. Peace out, Plankovers. Wow. Mic drop. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. I'm really enjoying streaming, and hopefully I can do it most weekends. I'm going to get rid of that last layer because I think it looks a bit stupid. I'm still not happy with it, you know. I'm thinking of the thumbnail for this thing. Oh, I guess it looks like an arrow. I guess. So we'll group this, move it down, and then think about a queue line. move it across. Thanks very much everyone for sticking with me. It's, you know, it's amazing. People spending their Sunday evening with me. Thank you. Right, gotta run. Thanks for the stream, bug. Catch you soon. Thanks, Moomin. Really appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good evening. Can I put these in my park? Yes, you may. This is on the workshop. Everything I do on the stream should hopefully go on the workshop, because I'd like it to be kind of build with me kind of thing if you're on PlayStation. By the way, I came back. Thanks, Hayden. I hope you've been having a good evening. You can see the progress that we've been making. Not too much, but it looks good, which is the main thing. So I'm thinking queue line. Let's make a cheat one. Where we have one where it looks like there's a person. It's going to say it's closed, which is perfect. So let's move it across. Should we go brick? Yeah, let's go brick, because it will secretly link into what's behind the barrier. We're not going to use the grid, because we're not. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, this queue. Didn't think it through, did I? Well, you know what? This whack-a-mole's not set in stone. Around here, by the way, we're going to have midway around here. And a cafe, so you can watch people on the coaster if you're a scaredy cat like me. Whoops. No. Oh no, I've put an indent in the path now. Right, move. This moves. Get the path. There. Perfect. No, I don't want you curly. Grid. There. The David Williams one was actually surprisingly straight. But it's not going to work in this game. Oh, that was close. Not. Right. Sorry, just having some nightmares with the pathing. Don't mind me. It's annoying me now. It's gonna have to be like this, isn't it? We're not gonna have it any other way. We'll have foliage in the middle to block it off. And then I imagine you can get quite close to this. Right. That queue line looks okay. How close can you get? Would the triangle at the top of the tower look better? Wider and less 2D? Wider. You see, I was thinking it was too wide. You mean like depth this way? What? I've just seen how many pieces there are. And it's only 416 for both of them. Remember to leave room for operator's booth. Yes, I will. That's going to be over here, I think. Just there. So, shall I be lazy? Yeah, let's be lazy. They gave us one, so we might as well use it. Which one was it in Vintage? The little booth thing. It's probably called booth, isn't it? but we'll spend hours looking for it. Booth. There it is. That's perfect. So imagine we have that there. It'll be side on, won't it? Because we'll remove the barriers. They've got to see all the rides, which will be fine. Does it obstruct the view? Good old Planko pathing, I know. If only it was just like a paint kind of tool. Oh, I don't know. This is the kind of thing I spent hours on. Because I'm streaming. I don't feel like I can. I might, you know, leave this and literally just do it on my own. Because I'm going to panic about getting it wrong now. I think the colour scheme's not too bad for this. It's kind of like vintage. It'll tie into the area to the right, which has reds. Lots of red in it. And grey. Which is perfect. So, let me know, what did you think? Unknown. Did you think it should be just pulled back a bit? Let's make it deeper. So my thoughts were to remove the pathing on here. Remove the thing. Barriers. Railing on ground queue. So like that, look. And then we'd have the implied walk-on bit. So we need to concrete it, don't we? The more and more I'm going on, I'm thinking I'm gonna end this and do it on my own another night, because I'm gonna have to go away and think about the layout for this, because I want to get it right, because it's kind of linking these areas. It's a sideline that you're gonna see from everywhere, and it's kind of a puzzle in itself. Feel sorry for your rides worker and that path. You got nothing to do all day. I know, he's just got to stand there. She or he has just got to stand there. Bit sad. So say that's like that. We're gonna be funny and just like have no, well, not funny, but no foliage. Really jank. Nah, we'll be nice. We won't be jank. It'll be a nice Zomplip Studios park. Any ideas or suggestions, I really appreciate them. Because you can tell I'm struggling for ideas at the moment. Line these up. This has given me inspiration to go and get that Zomplip episode 4 recorded, because it's all ready. And another thing that I'd like to stream in the future, which you may have seen a notification for a couple of weeks ago, which I never got round to actually streaming, was doing some food carts, which would be complete rip-offs of likes of Geekism, who did some cool ones, and TFB ice cream. Bro Nation Park, or whatever it's called. So yeah. How about not having paths at all? It would actually help with the Oswald counter, wouldn't it? Let's have a look how that looks. Haha. Funny paths. Right, okay, let's give that a go then. So we just, have an implied one. Could spray it with grey paint, if you have it. Come prepared, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. So you think this? And then we could have a nice dinky one. See, the annoying thing with this is that it does all the clipping. Oh, You know, to the corners, like the Z. Like that. And then we could try and Z fight it in. I mean, I don't know how thin these people are going to be going on, but I guess the seats are thin. Oh dear. What a mess. That's looking okay though. No, that's not going to work. Just there. I guess that's okay. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? You know what? I feel like I'm going to come back some point this week and have a plan and live stream finish it, because I feel like I owe you finishing it well. So I think I'm going to leave the live stream here and get a plan, play around with it before I make myself look like a fool on here, because I've honestly got no inspiration at all to do it correctly. I need Nerd Chacho when you need him. Come on, Nerd, join the stream, because his path layouts are great when they double back and everything. Right. I'm going to leave this stream here. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's been amazing, like, the amount of people in the stream. Well, it is amazing. Maybe just spray the whole area and just have it as a hop-on, off-ride. Do I have a queue at all? See, this is my theme park knowledge. I've never seen one where you just hop on. Unless you mean you just have the fence, and then the operator, so you just queue along the side of the fence, like you might have a rope. Yeah, okay. You might have persuaded me to keep streaming. Hope you're enjoying it. Can't wait for us to, well, not us, but to stream the actual contest. It's so cool. Everything that everyone's been building. It's going to take, as we've been saying, messaging as mods and everything. It's going to take a while to go through all the parks, but we hope that we can showcase everything, you know, as things deserve to be. Do separate buildings take up more counter? Because I think that'd be a good experiment to do. Like if I'm doing this, I know it's all just pieces, but does it annoy the game and have more piece count? Bye guys, thanks Coaster Creations for joining. Really appreciate you being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know that, you know, the stream's kind of tailed off a little bit just because you know, it's Planco, it's live, and trying to find inspiration of how I'm going to finalise this build. But I hope that you've got a good idea of where I'm going with it, and certainly in the next video of Zomplip Studios, it should be completely finished, and that'll be in the actual video for me to explain once I've had a chance to, you know, summarise, I guess, and think how it's gone. So, Tommy, if you're still able to chat, where do you think the operator booth would be? Do they need to see the top if anyone's messing about, or could it just be in the corner? Because I know at Alton Towers they had it where they had to be looking up. They had it in the roof of the shed. That was the thing. So I think they need to be able to see. So maybe if we have it here, so they can step on. Just there. And then they can look up as well. Right, we'll add some fence because that makes it look a bit more complete. So we go picket. Or we go proper safety fencing. Without showing you too much, I know I've got this fencing here. this is where I'm going to struggle to see. So I'm going to turn some curb. No, not there. Curb on ground. So I can just see where we're heading with this fence. So I'll move this around. I think in terms of space and everything it should be fine. We might even make the colours of the fence to the ride so it's really tacky kids ride. Because I know that the Hunger Games experience will probably be a bit scary, like in terms of the queue line and everything that we've got going on. It might be a bit daunting for children. So we don't want it to be, you know, an area where children will not dare to go. In the park, we don't want that. So let's get alternate colours. Let's make it really tacky. Because Brad and I were saying, yeah, that will work cool. Brad and I were saying we didn't want it to be really high budget. We wanted it to be kind of gooey architecture, which does imply that, you know, they've got money in the park and everything, but it doesn't have to be the most extravagant park. It's kind of, even this ride, my storyline behind it is that they've refurbished an arrow coaster. I'm not going to be a perfectionist with the fencing, although I will move this across. So that was the idea behind it. So imagine that will really work. Thanks, Tommy, for that suggestion. No one will see, don't worry. Yeah, that's brilliant. Really happy with how that's looking. So we'll turn that curb off. And there. Which will look good. And we'll put a rope across. Would a rope be enough? That's the problem. I know this one's quite small. I guess they just have a chain. It's not that dangerous, is it? To have like big security things that would protect people. I think that'd be okay. How tall's a peep? That, right. And then let's put a little bit of detail on, because I love the detail. Put a hook kind of thing. Come on, snap. Are you building, Tommy, tonight? What's your activity tonight? Are you listening to this, maybe? While building? Tommy does so much stuff that you don't see. Anyone watching? Amazing work. He never, like, puts it on our Facebook messenger. It's like, wow, something new's been built. Awesome coaster been built recently. And a minion kind of thing as well. Which I hope wasn't like a big secret. So kind of drop that. So let's put no, we need to put some there. I think maybe a backdrop as well. Out of order sign. Yes, yes, yes. Out of order sign. We need it. See, that's why I love live streaming. Just get these brilliant suggestions. We want this nice small one because they don't want to advertise that their park is run down, kind of. We'll go for this, and I guess this kind of ride would have a little sign. Although, let's say that the manufacturer of the ride does sell this as an arrow thing. I hate this when this happens. Yeah, let's say that they do sell a variation of this, and we can find a sign. Am I right in thinking there's an arrow sign? I don't think there is there? You can't see me typing. Out of order. Perfect. change the sign colour. Not tonight, maybe tomorrow, waiting my turn to get the collab park back. Yeah, cool. It's always, I mean, I've kind of taken over from Brad on this, but not on purpose, of course, just like Brad's been busy. And thought I'd get some progress going in this park. Brad's been building this entrance area, which needs finishing off. He didn't have time to finish it all, but certainly lots of progress going on in this park. So I think that's a good kind of basis of how it's going to work. The backdrop, as I say, that's going to be a custom sign that I'm going to do another day, I think. Unless, oh, we could go proper jank and it would save me so much time. We could use that forest scene. We could actually use a billboard with a screen that actually makes sense. Oh. And that's exactly what they do as well. Let's get it on there. Woodland scene. Where are you? Wall shutter, window blinds, shop interior. It's something to do with vintage, isn't it? Oh, that's going to be horrible. Really pixelated. Shuri Emporium. Thing is, you can't really help me. Tent, trees. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, it is artwork, so. Look at that. Don't you just love how jank that is? I know you do. We'll have that going up to the sky and then I'll block it at the bottom. Go on, let me know in the chat if you like that. How jank that is. I love it, personally. We'll just make this, we'll trim it off like it needs to be hung up or something, I don't know. We'll make this a nice dark green. Pull that across. Ah, there's a gap. Move this in. And these rides, I'm not too sure how they'll be powered. I was watching a Mass Bandit video the other day and thinking about how rides in your park are powered. And you really need to think about it. It's way too dark, isn't it? It's a big mistake. Let's make that lighter. That'll do. Nice and bright. That'll do. Cool, so if you can imagine, we'll have foliage in this area. Which I will do at a later date. I'm not going to do it right now. Although we could put a tree in, just to give you the idea. And I'll pull a tree from what we've got over here because we want to have consistency all across. We don't want that planter. That's a cool thing, by the way. Saw that on Bro Nation Studios, I think, where, or maybe it was Master Bandits, Conifer Slopes, where you use the graveyard bits as kind of mulch. Works really nicely. So let's get this birch tree in. And just as if it blends into that beautifully scaled and rendered print at the back there. Looks good, got to go. Looking forward to the next stream. Thank you. I really thank you for your support. I do think you enjoy these streams. Looking forward to them. As you were quite early today. But yeah, thanks. I'm going to be wrapping this up very soon. Just give you the idea and I'll polish it up. As building on stream is kind of not pressurizing, but you know, you feel a bit rushed. Get some bushes at the bottom. I think that'll do me for this video. This actually doesn't even need to be fenced off, which is nice to have a bit of area where it's not fenced off in the park. Because at the moment, the whole area of the park, everything in this area of Hunger Games, is all fenced off because there is dangerous elements, which kind of foreshadows what I've done around here. But you can see, we'll just grab the last few bits of foliage, and we'll wrap up this stream. But yeah, really enjoy it. Please leave a like if you have enjoyed the stream. And I'm going to get to bed for, of course, an early start, a Monday morning. I hope you enjoy your week. Put a rock in there. Make it exciting. Live on the edge. Rock. And another one. And another one. Yeah, enjoy your week. Enjoy your Monday. Put some flowers in. Some ugly plants. Been streaming a long time today, but I really enjoy it. It's kind of a bit of time to talk, I guess. to no one. But still, good fun. And the last thing we'll put in will be what kind of one of these, because it moves and it's cool. No. Cool, so we'll leave that there. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video, well, this stream even. I've certainly enjoyed it. We might even just move this across, because they've got the budget for it, I think. Although it might make it a bit ugly. Anyway, yeah, I do hope that you have enjoyed this. Good job, Plip. Looks great. Looking forward to the next one. Thanks, Tommy. I do understand that this stream towards the end has got a bit slow and rambly, but it is a live stream. That's what it's all about, I guess. I do hope that you've enjoyed yourself. Please don't feel that you have to stay along. I know people staying along the whole stream is like, you know, jump in and out. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm really happy with how this is looking. Needs a bit of polishing. But I've done what I set out to do, and I'll finish it up maybe on a stream, or you'll see it in the episode 4 of Zomplip Studios. Check that out later on, hopefully in the week, which I'll be recording this week. So hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Planet Plipcam channel for more Planet Coaster console videos or Planet Zoo, hopefully on the console, with fingers crossed all the time. I don't know if I've said like the video, but I really appreciate that. Notification bell so you don't miss a stream if you're watching this on the replay. And you can be there next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to end this here. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.